welcome back. We have told you how we are going through the entire alphabet. Yesterday was A, today is B, and we brought Missy in to talk about some beauty secrets. Now, we had some questions sent in on Facebook. The very first one, this is from Elizabeth Murray, and she said, how do you find the perfect foundation color for your skin?
This is a really good question. I'm so excited for this segment, you guys. I think it's fabulous that you guys, the viewers, finally get a chance to send in those questions and get them answered. So the foundation, that is a tricky one because not only do you have to look for the right color for your skin, but you also need to look for the right texture, the coverage. What ingredients are in it? Are you looking for an SPF? Do you want anti-aging benefits from your foundation? All of those are also things that you need to take into consideration when you're looking for something for foundation. So as far as color goes, what you're going to want to do is, you know, a lot of us have a different coloring. Our face is a different color than our neck and our décolleté, especially coming up in the summer months. We might get a little bit darker here. So if you're wanting to look for a foundation match, go somewhere in between those colors so that and when you blend it all the way down.
Yeah, how far down do you go with your foundation?
It depends on how bad the discoloration is. So you could blend it all the way down. If it's a good foundation that sets to a powder where it's not going to rub off on anything, wear it all the way down. Just because it also has sunblock in it and it's going to protect you from the sun.
All right, this next viewer question goes right along with that one. She says, is BB cream worth buying? And explain to all of us if people out there don't know what that is.
Right, this is kind of a new trend, the BB cream, and a lot of us, you know, love this. A BB cream is basically like your beauty balm. It's going to do a number of different things for you. It's got the anti-aging benefits in it to help with lines and wrinkles. It's usually got an SPF in there to help protect from the sun. It's got a little bit of color in it. It's got a primer in it. It's just a fabulous all-in-one kind of foundation for your coverage.
Worth it?
It's definitely worth it because you're getting all-in-one. It's like, you know, your moisturizers, all of that's going to go into one product and give you a flawless finish with a minimal amount of coverage.
Awesome. Okay, this next one, what is the best foundation that is light and airy?
There's a lot of great foundations out there. What you're going to want to look for is make sure you're looking at labels when you're selecting a foundation. Make sure that it says right on the bottle that this is a lightweight foundation if that's what you're looking for. Otherwise, you're going to be sticking with those thick, cakey, you know, foundations. So just look for something that actually says that on the label, lightweight or sheer.
Heading into spring and summer, do you like just a foundation that has a tint instead, like a moisturizer with a tint almost?
You know, the moisturizers are actually getting kind of replaced by that BB cream that we're all seeing because it is such a fabulous way of getting that flawless coverage. You know, those BB creams do provide a great foundation in it, and they actually sell them more targeted towards your skin tone and your skin needs. So you're not necessarily looking for what color selection on BB cream, but look for what's best for your skin type, whether you have an oily skin complexion, whether it's dry, and then you'll be able to find your selection based on your skin's needs.
Crystal sent us this question. She says, how frequently can you get Botox?
That's a really good question. It depends on what areas that you're going to be using the Botox. So if we're talking beauty, we're most likely talking face. This is something that can be done between 3 and 6 months. And over time, this is what's fabulous about Botox, what I love about it, is over time it actually creates, the muscle forgets that it can contract. So you can go longer periods of time, you know, this is after years of using Botox, but you can actually go longer than the 6 months. And some people never have to get it again because their muscle has completely forgot how to contract.
I want mine to completely forget.
Don't we all?
Mine has a good memory.
Especially right here, like just forget.
Because I know how to wrinkle. I already know.
Okay, what about this one? Taryn says, my eyeliner makes a mark on my skin throughout the day. It makes me look like I have dark circles under my eyes. Help.
Oh, I hate that one. It happens to us all.
Yes, it does.
Okay, so this you're going to need to find out first and foremost your moisturizer or your eye cream. Look at that first because if it is staying on and not getting absorbed, believe it or not, any makeup you put on top is going to move around and slide and crease, and that may be your problem is your moisturizer. So try that. Also, I know a lot of my clients have oily eyelids, so when they blink, stuff is going to end up on their eyelid. So if you have an oily eyelid, or if you just want to prevent that from ever creasing on top or coming off on the bottom, make sure you're setting with a powder before you apply your eyeliner.
I've never heard that. Did you know people have oilier eyelids than other people?
No, but I know I do because I get that crease, so that makes sense. So you say put powder there first.
Put powder on there, and if that still doesn't work, make sure you're applying foundation and then set it with a powder, and then whether you're going to wear eyeshadow or not, more eyeshadow is better because if you think about it, powder and a liquid or something that's cream that touches powder, it can't really leave residue. But if you were to take your straight hand or something sticky or tacky like a moisturizer and then go put a cream base and touch it, it's going to come right off.
So should I not be using a primer?
Yes, primers are a great one. Use
Primer
a primer
and then
like
powder?
Like an eye base.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
What about
Make
this?
sure it's for your eyes though, and not your face, because a face primer is different from your eye base.
Good tip.
Yeah.
What about this question? What type of red or dark lipstick actually looks good on someone who is a little pale? And along with that, should you wear red or dark now that it's April, May, June?
I still like the look of a classic red lip.
Okay.
I think it's beautiful. It's something that's never going to go out of trend. So definitely, if it's something you want to wear, stick for a more true red. This is for all of you with different skin tones. It's a true red looks great on no matter what skin tone or how light or how dark your skin is.
When you say true red, is that orangey?
Nope, that's going to
No.
be more in the yellow tones. You want to
Okay.
stay
So
away
a
from
yellow
like,
undertone?
Like the primary color wheel. If you're looking at a red, that's a true red, and it's actually a neutral, meaning it's not for warm skin, it's not for cool skin. It's a neutral color that will work on everybody's skin tone. I know that a lot of makeup artists say go for a cool color red if you're pale, but just watch for the intensity. You don't want it to be too bold of a color if you have a lighter skin tone. And make sure you're doubling up your mascara because you have to balance out the face.
It's true.
I'm loving this segment, by the way. Okay, we have one more question.
is fun.
What is the best dry shampoo for your hair? And let's talk both
okay.
blondes and brunettes.
Allison, I'm so glad you asked this because I've been wondering.
Yeah, and I don't know if you guys use it. I
do.
became a fan actually from Sundance because Paul Mitchell was there, and we got the Paul Mitchell dry shampoo. And I had never liked shampoo before. That one has me sold.
Is it white?
It's just a spray, like an
It's clear?
aerosol. It's a clear aerosol.
Because I noticed that
It's
so many
not
of them
white.
are white. And
Have you tried Batiste? See the one right there,
On the right,
yellow
yes,
one on the
that
right?
one's a great one,
That's
too.
one of my favorites. That's what I have at my house.
Is that clear? Or
I
is
have that one in a pink bottle.
I
So
don't-
does it
and
come
mine's
with a different-
blue.
Okay,
So it must
it
be
is
like different
Yeah.
scents that
Yeah.
you can get. So there is a Batiste that is for dark hair, and there's one for blondes, and then there's the clear. Every time I use clear, I feel like I don't get enough oomph.
Really?
Root lift.
See, but when I use the dark, then my scalp turns, I get like brown all over my face because it dyes a lot of things. And then the white turns my hair gray.
So you haven't found the perfect
No, I
one.
haven't
I'll
found
bring
you
my
one.
Paul Mitchell, and you can try it out and see
Good
how you
to
like it,
know.
because I love that one.
Good
It works
to know.
great
Missy,
for
I
us
love that
dark
you
girls.
answered all of our
That
questions.
was really fun. Do you like how I talk with my hands, though? I feel and there's sentence.
Sometimes I hold mine down.
If you want to contact Missy, she is from My Love is Makeup, and you can also go to our website, and we will link you directly to her website, ABC4/Daily Dish.
And coming up next on The Dish, everybody, if you think college just is not in your future, think again. Steven Henniger here to explain why getting your degree and dream job at what